I love this guy as our manager because he shows no emotion, none of this passion merchant shit that you see from certain teams. None of this passion merchant shit. Get your shit done during a match. Get your shit done during a match, yeah? And then we can talk about it afterwards. None of this team huddles crap that you see. None of this, arm waves. Obviously, Vinny does a lot of arm waves. I do credit that. But, hey, I tell you what, you do an arm wave in front of Ancelotti, he would tell you what's what. And not do any of this fucking passion merchant shit that you see from certain teams, yeah? Barcelona, where are your excuses now, eh? Where are your excuses now? Because I don't hear them. I don't hear them. But where are the excuses from your bum manager, Xavi, eh? Where are the excuses from your crazy fans, mate? Where are the excuses? Because, I don't know if you heard the news yet, but Real Madrid, mate, we're champions of Spain. We're champions of La Liga. Campeones de España. Once again. And it's beautiful to hear those words. Campeones de España. Beautiful. But, do you know what? I've got to digress a little bit because I've slated this team all season. I've slated this team, maybe not rightly so. Maybe not within my rights to do so because one man in particular I've got to take my hat off to. One man. And that is Don Carlo Ancelotti. Yeah? This guy, the greatest manager of all time, in my mind, has adopted this style of play and has obviously implemented this style of play, this controlled style, which may not be attractive on the eye, but gets us results. And it gets us results in the most important times of the match. And maybe I've been a bit too harsh on the players, on Ancelotti himself, because we have not looked that great. But like I said, we do get the results. So, from my eyes, again, salute Don Carlo Ancelotti. And like I said, for me, he's the greatest manager of all time. The Pep fans can debate that. The Sir Alex Ferguson fans can debate that. But for me, Don Carlo, bro, absolutely the GOAT. Yeah? And it may not look the best. It may have not looked the best, but we got the job done in the end. And hence why today, La Liga champions. And I was ill actually throughout today. I was ill this morning. I had a really bad stomach bug. I don't know what it was, yeah. And I didn't actually watch Real Madrid versus Cadiz. I went to sleep. And I didn't even watch Girona versus Barcelona. And I've got to make sure I've got to catch up on the games because, yeah, I was well out of it. But I've got to say, I mean, throughout the whole La Liga campaign, we've been absolutely brilliant. In certain areas and certain matches, Girona absolutely destroyed them. And Barcelona, obviously, the Super Cup final, absolutely beat them as well. And do you know what? It takes some doing to be this hard to beat as a team. And that's the main reason that we won La Liga. We were absolutely so difficult to beat throughout the whole season. Man City couldn't beat us across two legs. And for a team of that stature to not be able to beat this team, we're going to take our hats off to the whole team. Look, from experience-wise players like Carvajal, Rudiger, who's been absolutely fantastic this season. The midfield, Tchouaméni, Camavinga, the back line as well. Obviously, Militao's been out, he's come back, but Nacho has been superb in certain areas where he has captained the side and been superb as well. I've slated him. Fran Garcia, Mendy, Modric, absolutely incredible player. And Cruz as well. Vinny, probably the star boy of the season, just getting goals in certain moments, certain matches that has taken us to victories. And he's been incredible as well. Bellingham obviously started off amazingly well, have faded out a little bit towards now, but obviously made a huge impact on this Real Madrid team. And Rodrigo, absolutely brilliant. And all the subs as well. Certain men that come on, like obviously Brahim Diaz, brilliant when he comes on. Joselu, who you know I really hate, but has scored crucial goals at crucial times for this team. And you know what? Take my hats off, obviously, to all the team today, because, like I said, and Barcelona fans won't want to hear this because they're crying right now, but Real Madrid are champions of Spain once again. And where do we go from here? Well, Champions League is up. Now we can rest players. We can rest players on, obviously, the forthcoming weekends. And let's do that. Let's go and get that win against Bayern Munich in Madrid. Yeah, and go to the final, potentially face, obviously, PSG, Dortmund, and get that next Champions League title. It's going to be absolute scenes if that happens. Absolute scenes. And I hope that Ancelotti, if he does leave next season, then he leaves with a trophy cabinet honours that surpass any manager of previous ilk from Real Madrid. I'm talking about the greatest managers. My personal favourite, Del Bosque. And you know what? He's past Del Bosque now. He's past completely Del Bosque, 15 times over pretty much. And you know what? I love this guy. I love this guy as our manager because he shows no emotion. None of this passion merchant shit that you see from certain teams. None of this passion merchant shit. Get your shit done during a match. Yeah? And then we can talk about it afterwards. None of this team huddles crap that you see. None of this, arm waves. Obviously, Vinny does a lot of arm waves. I do credit that. But, hey, I tell you what, you do an arm wave in front of Ancelotti, he will tell you what's what. And not do any of this fucking passion merchant shit that you see from certain teams, yeah? Because, honestly, Real Madrid are too elite for that crap. Yeah? And it's absolutely something that, can only be done at Real Madrid, where we are the standard of football. We are the standard of European and world football. We're the team that everybody looks to become because of the history of the club, the current state of the club, the future of the club. Yeah, and the future of the club looks bright. A lot of brilliant players coming through, a lot of youngsters coming through, and we have a very, 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 very bright future. So I'm just going to round it up by saying absolutely brilliant from this team. Again, La Liga champions. And yeah, what more can I say? Let's bring that Champions League title home. Hopefully Don Carlo Ancelotti gets his next Champions League trophy. Absolutely incredible. And yeah, I'm going to be looking forward to that Bayern Munich second leg in Madrid. Let's get that job done. Get to the final. Face PSG Dortmund. Beat them as well. And then we can get an amazing double to crown off this amazing season. So guys, that's David. Much appreciated. Thank you for joining again. And then subscribe, like this video, and I'll see you next time.